We like old adverts.
Hello and welcome to another episode of We Like Old Adverts. And today we're doing a top 5 weird products. Our top 5, you know, we can do what we want. But we've done some weird products before. The hair in a can was a weird one. The Rejuvenate face mask was also a weird one. But now we're going to do 5 weirdest ones that we like the most. So first up, we've got a product called the Hawaii chair.
The work out of your workout, the Hawaii chair.
You know, Tamara, the Hawaii chair wasn't designed just for home. I mean, after all, for some of us, at least 40 hours of our week is spent sitting behind a desk at the office. So to see what office workers think of the Hawaii chair, we sent Erin Lee to work.
Hi, I'm Erin Lee with Perfect USA, and today we've brought the Hawaii chair to a very busy work environment. Let's get some first-time reactions.
Oh my gosh, this is amazing.
That feels great on my abs.
I can really feel this working.
Hawaii chair while answering phones, using the computer, balancing books, or filing paperwork. You can hardly call this work. With the Hawaii chair, it takes the work out of your workday.
If you can sit, you can get fit. The Hawaii chair.
Thanks, Erin Lee.
That guy, is that guy really feeling that in his abs? I mean, obviously he's not, but
I didn't hear abs when he spoke first.
I mean, it's incredibly lazy, isn't it? Firstly, there's absolutely no way that is a workout. It is just you kind of doing that all day. It can't be good for your spine.
It's not actually you doing it, though. It's not you doing it. It's the chair doing it for you. You're just sitting on something that's moving.
Exactly.
That's not a workout.
If you get a flight somewhere, you don't come away with it having experienced the workout of flying for like 15,000 miles or wherever you've been. Like,
I like when they say, let's find out what office workers think of the Hawaii chair. No. Let's find out what the people who work with the office workers who've got a Hawaii chair think. It's like, she's always making a racket. Her coffee spills everywhere. Yeah.
I bet it's noisy. The motor in that must be like all day.
Yeah. I mean,
is that the shredder messed up? No, it's a Hawaii chair. Oh, it's the Hawaii chair.
Yes. Oh, they're
great name.
They're keeping fit so brilliantly. Yeah, the name is because it's the motion of a hula dance, right?
Yeah. And there's a woman in the background and she's kind of got her hands up and I can't help feeling it's just a little bit close to the bone with the whole Polynesian thing. She's like just a bit away from doing that.
Massively. It's completely that, isn't it?
I do like the Hawaiian inflected music. Yeah. The Hawaii chair somewhere over.
And he's got a Hawaiian shirt on, hasn't he?
Yeah.
And why does he need to pass it off to Aaron Lee or whatever he does? He goes,
Aaron Lee.
I'm the advertiser here, but Aaron, can you do my job for me?
Thanks, Erin Lee.
How does that not make your working day harder?
Yeah.
I love the list of things they kept saying, like, you could do it. My favorite one was you could do it balancing books, because in my mind she was holding a big pile of books.
That is as well. That's an HR nightmare, isn't it? You work in HR, so you're Toby Flenderson. Put yourself in that position, right? Like, and someone has brought one of those in, and they are spilling coffee. They're dropping books. Their productivity has fallen all over the place because they're basically wobbling themselves like a jelly and can't accept that they've sunk money into something that doesn't work. At some point, you've got to have a conversation with that person about that. Sorry, you've got to take your mildly offensive Hawaii chair away.
And all the while, you're having a conversation while they're looking at you going,
my abs feel amazing.
Sorry, did you just ask me if you can expense that? No, you absolutely cannot expense that.
I like one of the options is you can use it while answering phones. We can sort that by close of play. Are you on a Hawaii chair? Yeah.
What sort of chair can you not use like a phone with? Got another voiceover thing here as well. Like I don't like to get bogged down in research, but I had a little Google and I couldn't find an answer to this. But the voiceover sounds a lot like Lorraine Bracco, who plays Dr. Melfi in The Sopranos, Tony Soprano's therapist. And she has a very distinctive voice. So it could be her pre-soprano.
It's a good shout.
Yeah,
I'll give
if
you that.
anyone knows,
Shout.
or if you are Lorraine Bracco and you're watching, let us know.
I think it isn't, for the reason that this is one of those adverts or infomercials. I think it's a lot longer than the clip we showed then, but that's all we had. I think this is much longer than that, but it's one of those things that looks like it's from the late 90s, but is actually from 2015.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's filmed on a very fuzzy, rubbish camera.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's a lot more recent than you gave me credit for. And there's no way Dr. Melfi would need to hawk
I mean,
Hawaii
she's
chair.
a very well respected actor.
Could you imagine her using
Imagine
one?
your therapist had one of those.
Yeah.
No.
Just like, so
have
Tony,
you been?
how's your week been? Right, boys, let's move on to our second product, which is the fantastic BulbBright.
Going to the bathroom in the middle of the night can really trip you up. Ladies hate when he goes with the seat down. He leaves the light hot, but misses, makes a mess, and that could ruin everyone's night. What you need is BulbBright, the night light for your toilet bowl, so you're in control. Just enough light without having to turn on the dreaded wake-up light. BulbBright is battery operated, fits any toilet bowl, no tools needed. Simply adhere to the back of the lid. Stays right where you put it, no matter how many times you open and close the lid. BulbBright provides perfect light for years and years.
It's so simple to install, it just took seconds. It was actually easier than changing the toilet paper.
The secret is BulbBright's smart motion detection system that automatically turns on when you enter and turns itself off when you leave. It's the light that cares because it knows that you're there. BulbBright is so smart, it even knows whether the lid is up or down. Red if he left the seat up, and green if the seat is down, so you know if it's safe to go.
Now every time when he leaves the seat up, I'll know. Red tells me the lid is up. Green tells me it's down, it's safe to sit.
Turning the light on in the middle of the night will wake you and everyone else up, but not with BulbBright. It's just enough light to make the bowl bright, making sure your family sleeps soundly all night. BulbBright is perfect for the master bath, kids bath, any bathroom in the house.
I bought one for my mom and dad, and as soon as I saw how well it works, I bought 3 for me. Really, I did. 3.
Perfect light where and when you need it, and BulbBright turns on when you enter and shuts off when you leave. Ingenious! Improve your sleep, improve his aim, and never sit on a wet seat.
It's the light that cares. I mean, it's one of those things where they've made up a problem, really, haven't they?
Yeah.
And they've created a problem. They're trying to make you think there's this problem that doesn't exist, and they're trying to sell you something for it. And I know that, but I want it. Right, and I say that as a man who has a disco shower head.
Yeah, a lovely disco shower head.
Yeah, it's great. It's just little disco. Sometimes I turn the light off, just have a little disco shower. No music or anything. It's actually quite depressing.
Nice.
No music. Hang on, Connell, 1 minute. No music. You've got the disco light.
Silent disco.
But I don't want to bring my little Bluetooth speaker into the shower with me, do I? Well, I'm not a weirdo. But anyway, the BulbBright. I mean, I do quite like the idea of it, but then I think I'm being prejudiced by my already huge enjoyment of the disco showerhead. It's just like they're trying to do the sort of battle of the sexes thing, aren't they? Like, no, I'm leaving the bloody toilet seat up, girl. What's it like? And I love that line in it as well, where it's like, oh, turn the light on in the night, wakes up the whole house. It's like, unless your wiring is mental and turning the bathroom light on turns on every light in the house, and that's just not a problem.
Yeah. What, are all your family sleeping in the bathroom, are they? No, they're not. They're in their own beds.
Yeah.
I like that woman at the end who was clearly lying. She said, oh, yeah, I bought my mum and dad one and then saw how good it worked. And I bought myself 3. That's right. I'm not lying. 3.
Yeah.
You're a liar.
Yeah. It's like
barefaced lie.
She used her mum and dad as a guinea pig for her own purchases.
Yeah. It's like,
And
I love
how
it.
was
I bought them
how
one.
well
It didn't
worked?
kill them, so I bought 3 for the people I really care about mainly.
And how was she seeing that it worked? Was she staying over, like watching them at night? It's like, oh, it worked well then.
Yeah.
Weirdo.
Also,
Liar.
3 bathrooms. Woo! Someone's doing well.
Right, 3.
I like Connell. I like Con that she is a liar there because she's in an infomercial. You're not really acting, are you?
No,
you're lying. It's very. There's a faint line, but it is different.
Especially these 5.
Yeah, very much these 5. If you do get it wrong though, and that's a shame, and you should sort it out. But I wouldn't go as far as to say that you're going to ruin everyone's night.
That's my night ruined.
That fella speaking in the little circle, and he just hadn't quite mastered like how to speak yet.
It's so simple to install. It just took seconds. It was actually easier than changing the toilet.
The director didn't think to say it. Just do that bit again. Just try saying it again.
Well, I think they've blown all the budget on a completely unnecessary CGI rendering of how it works. So they only had one take for everything else.
That's my favourite bit where the
He
little
walks in like
3D
Mick Jagger.
Yeah, pelvis first. Walking into a room with his pelvis.
The secret is BulbBright's smart motion detection system that automatically turns on.
Next up, we've got a product called the Euro Club. Don't give away that much, but it's worth watching.
Drank a lot of water. I really have to go. People are waiting to tee off. There's no restroom out here.
Has this happened to you? I've got the perfect gift. Introducing the Euro Club, the discreet sanitary solution for your urgent relief. It looks like an ordinary golf club, but contains a reservoir built into the grip to relieve yourself. The Euro Club comes with a towel and appears that you are just checking out your club. Leak-proof, easy to clean, and no embarrassing moments. Order now and get a second Euro Club for half price. The Euro Club, the only club in your bag guaranteed to keep you out of the woods.
Piss heavy video, this, isn't it? It's probably the pissiest video we've ever done. Just, I love it. Actually, this is not a bad idea in a way, is it? Because this must be a problem that people have, and it's very difficult to come up with a solution for that. But I love that in the video, they've got all of those men using their Euro clubs in a bush. So it looks like you're pissing into a bush, which is the exact thing you're trying to, not look like you're doing. What's the point?
I like that when he's using it with the towel over him, it's like that just looks precarious because one gust of wind or like just moving ever so slightly wrong and you are fully exposing yourself on a golf course. Yeah. Definitely.
And frowned upon. Who checks out their golf club like that?
Yeah.
With a little towel on it. Imagine using it by accident.
Oh. The weight distribution on that must be all to cock, like sloshing around inside. Yeah, Ian, I think your golf club's knackered, mate.
They got Mr. Personality for the beginning voiceover as well, didn't they? Yeah. Oh, I drank too much water.
Drank a lot of water.
It's not a good product, is it? Frankly.
No, it's
not really.
It's a weird one.
Number 3 on our list, though. For the number 2 slot, we have got a lovely product called the Better Marriage Blanket.
It's the problem in the marriage bed that no one likes to talk about. Maybe that's why they call it silent but deadly. Well, now there's a real solution to a very real problem. Introducing the Better Marriage Blanket. On the outside, the Better Marriage Blanket looks and feels just like a soft, warm comforter. But on the inside, it contains a layer of activated carbon fabric, the same type of fabric used by the military to protect against chemical weapons. Flatulence molecules easily pass through the cotton shell and are harmlessly absorbed into the layer of carbon fabric. Even when used on top of bed sheets, offending molecules are absorbed before anyone knows they're there. So whether you or your spouse suffers from a health issue or just the occasional disagreeable meal, you owe it to your marriage to try the Better Marriage Blanket. It makes a great wedding gift or anniversary gift too. To order, call 1-800-981-1134. Just 3 easy payments of $39.95. Online at buybettermarriageblanket.com. Order now.
Yeah, where to start with that one? Flatulence molecules, maybe.
I don't know. I quite liked you owe it to your marriage. Why not buy as an anniversary gift?
Yeah.
Must write
Could you imagine turning up to a wedding with that under your arm? Here, Beth, there's that fart blanket you wanted. It'd go down well, would it?
Yeah. It's got military technology in it.
Protect against chemical weapons. I mean, we've all called it that before as a laugh to kind of break the ice.
It's one of those things that if it's not working 100%, it's not doing its job 100% efficiently, then what's its point? There's no point to it. Because if I smell even 1% of a fart, I've smelt a fart. Yeah. So it needs to be getting everything or else it's not working and it's a useless product.
Yeah.
And I don't believe that it can do that.
3 easy payments of $39.95. That's $120. How bad are these farts?
Yeah.
Jesus.
I mean, the problem we'd have in our bedroom is that, fair enough, it'd cover it if Daisy did one, it'd cover it if I did one. But what happens when Bruce does one in the corner?
That's the dog, by the way. Donald's not in a throuple.
What happens when Bruce comes over and farts? Because he's a really bad.
Bruce from number 10, who sometimes sleeps in the corner. We don't like him doing it, but he just keeps getting in.
Yeah. Because surely it can't catch all that. It's not catching all three of us doing them, is it?
Yeah.
In one night.
Do you have to do it on it for it to absorb it? Presumably,
Yeah.
you
Does
do.
he have to be
can't
in the
like
bed
creep
with
over
us?
to you and then it suck it in. Although it's military technology.
Of all of us, Connolly's absolutely incredulous about this one. No, not having it. Nope.
It don't work. It don't work. Number 1, top of the list, is Music Vest. I wonder what Music Vest does.
First, there was the transistor radio, then the headphones. Now there's Music Vest, the only fashion and personal sound systems currently sweeping the country. Music Vest is designed to provide you with high-quality stereo music wherever you go, whatever the weather. With Music Vest's waterproof speaker system, you can enjoy your favorite music whether you're exercising, riding, golfing, fishing, or just hanging around. Music Vest is both elegant and versatile. Be the leader in your crowd. Order your Music Vest today.
Yeah, I want one.
That's ace.
Yeah.
I mean, it takes a lot of bravado to be able to say, first there's a transistor radio, then headphones. I don't think that even counts. I'm not having Music Vest being like the iPod of its age.
I love be the leader in your crowd. You and your mates walking around in your Music Vests, all playing different songs. Sound like an absolute nightmare coming down the road.
Or playing the same song, but you've all pressed play at a different point. So it's like echoing.
Maybe it was a bit ahead of its time because we've all been on a bus where some kid is playing their music out of a tinny phone, challenging you to ask them to turn it off, hoping they can deck you. And actually, I used to live in Brighton, and there's a bloke that walked around in a tracksuit, holding like a boombox, I guess you would call it, doing the same thing. And he was really annoying, and he's a right bellend. And if you know him, I'm sorry, but he was. People do it, you know. It is a thing people do. Like you see people driving around on bikes playing music as well. So I think the Music Vest was just ahead of its time.
How does it work? Is it like a tape hidden somewhere, or is it the radio? Because are you going to accidentally tune into Steve Wright's Sunday Love Songs as you're wearing the Music Vest?
I love it.
And who's bringing that fishing? The fish going like, can you hear Dire Straits? Money for nothing and the jigs are free.
Oh, and the fish will start dancing. They're in a good mood. They're a bit more vulnerable.
Let's go and eat whatever's on this hook. Yeah.
And it says what you can do it whatever the weather, but I can guarantee that is not waterproof.
Yeah.
Because it literally looks like a bin liner that's got holes cut out of it.
I like just hanging around, and he's breakdancing.
Yeah.
It's the opposite of hanging around.
So good. So the great thing is as well, like, I think we've forgotten this about all of these products because they seem like jokes. Someone will have bought these.
Yeah.
There are people somewhere using all of these mad things.
There's someone, Jim, who still has it and still uses it.
Oh, yeah.
If you're watching, get in touch.
Absolutely.
I like just pushing a pram with it on.
Yeah.
I've tried everything to get this kid to sleep. Have you tried wearing Jamiroquai? Wearing Jamiroquai. You heard.
They say it's elegant and versatile, but I've never seen something less elegant and less versatile.
Yeah.
They literally do one thing because it's ugly as all hell. It's horrible.
I love that it says not yet in stores. I have got some heartbreaking news for you, Music Vest.
Confident though. Confident. I like it.
So thanks very much for watching. Those were our top 5 weirdest products, and please send us yours via email, welikeoldadverts@gmail.com, or leave comments down below with links. That would be great. We'd love to see all your suggestions. We're really close to getting 1,000 subscribers, you know, underneath where it says subscribers. Ours is nearly at 1,000, and we'd love to hit that milestone. So please share, like, subscribe, send it to everyone you know. We'd love it if we could get over that. And thanks very much for watching again, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye. Hawaii chair.